For me, to follow Jesus wholeheartedly is to follow Jesus' command in Matthew 22, where he tells us to love God with all that we are and love our neighbour as ourselves. Jesus lived this out while he was here on earth. He was the greatest example of living wholeheartedly, so we should follow him. To live wholeheartedly is a challenge to not hold anything back, to give all that we are to Jesus, to let Jesus be in every part of our life, in the everyday things, the highs and lows, and even the mundane aspects of life. Following Jesus wholeheartedly will mean taking Jesus out of our churches into the world in which we are, knowing his heart and seeing where he wants us to go and what he wants us to do. During a conversation with a colleague in late 2019, they asked had I heard of Bread Church in the Methodist Church in Liverpool, which I knew nothing about. Coming from a background in catering, this idea intrigued me, so on a cold January morning we took a trip to Liverpool to see what it was about and experience it. While there, I was struck by the simple idea of different people gathered around a table making bread, chatting, praying, and sharing food together. As we sat around the table, I was overcome with emotion as I saw an open table where people from all different walks of life were welcomed and valued. I came home inspired and determined to incorporate this expression of church into my ministry in Belfast North Circuit, where I am stationed. Currently, there is about 8 to 10 people gather each week on Thursday to make 2 loaves of bread by hand, one to keep for themselves and one to share with someone else. Rise Up is built on the values of integrity, accepting and caring. Our door is open to all. People are accepted just as they are, just as Jesus did. Everyone who comes to Rise Up are welcomed and made to feel valued as they find a place at the table. When Rise Up started, the group was mainly strangers. And as we have met each week and shared the common goal of making bread and praying, to watch them transform into bread makers is inspiring. And to see the pride on their face as they leave with their loaves, want to eat for themselves and want to share with someone else and say, I have made this for you. People have been transformed as we chat about the things of the world and what people are going through in life. We have developed a closeness as we share and pray for the things, as we have the opportunity to share prayers of thanksgiving and concerns each week. If you sense that God is calling you, don't brush it off. Talk to someone and see how it may work. Have the courage to give it a go. It's as simple as that. I am so thankful for the financial support of the Methodist people across Ireland through Home Missions, because the funding meant I was in the position to step out and try something new. Without the financial support, I would have not been able to explore Rise Up and to develop it into what it is today and be excited to see where God will lead it in the future.